Good morning. I'm trying to put a video together with some photographs. So I'm going to look at the page for 5 seconds, then look away and answer a question without peeking and see what I remember. So we've got YoRec, special moments, upload your videos, we've got prices, a video here. Okay. All right, I'm trying to get off to make a new tab here. Okay, so what I remember is that it talked about how you send them your photos and you kind of put it all, they'll put it together for you. It also looked like it had a video that I could watch. I don't know if they were testimonials on there. It looked like it to me, but I can't remember if that's exactly what they were. And then there were 3 different prices. I couldn't tell what the currency was, but there were 3 different price plans. So that's what I remember for that. We're going to go ahead and look at the next page. Look around the home page and talk about what you think the site is about, what you can do here, what it's for, and what strikes you. So kind of confused on the name, like YoRec or you record. I don't know if it's you record, like you rec, but I'm not sure how you say that. Okay, so a new project, a new editor. What is YoRec? Editor's directory. You've got the social media, log in and sign up. Okay, special moments worth of video, and that should be a question mark there. Send us your videos, photographs, and music. So let's look here. Package deals or customize. Okay, so it looks like you take your music, your pictures, and editing skills, and it all comes a video. Upload your videos and pics, and we'll edit your video. I can be an editor. Young and trusty editors want to do your video or job. Our objective, we find a solution for your editing problems. So I can be an editor. So maybe it says I can be your editor. Our objective, we find a solution for your editing problems. Okay, so is that a euro? I don't know what that is. 24 for a 3-minute video, 250 photos, no recordings, 1 song. 62 for an 8-minute video, 450 photos, 8 minutes of recordings, and 3 songs. And the premium is 1,000 photos, 8 minutes of recording, and 8 songs. So you can buy it now or customize. Well, my sister just got married, and I would have loved to do something like this for her. This would be fantastic. So I'd actually really consider it. So we've got who these young editors are, and so maybe you pick your editor. So I can be an editor. I think it should say I can be your editor. So these, like one only has 1 star. We can kind of look at the editors and see what people have seen. But I'd really like to watch the video. So I'm going to go ahead and watch your video and see what it offers me.
Están hechas para que la gente capture imágenes y almacene recuerdos. Cualquiera puede usar una cámara, y si es lo suficientemente buena, puede grabar vídeos y mostrarnos y contar historias, o simplemente mirarlas y escucharlas. Las cámaras son para la gente, por eso las cámaras son como YoRec. Los vídeos, los álbumes de fotos digitales, las proyecciones, son cosas que la gente usa para juntarse, abrirse, recordar lugares y momentos, emocionarse.
I can't tell if this is Spanish or Portuguese. So since I don't speak the language, it's kind of hard for me to, I understand a little bit of it, but I'm getting the gist of it.
YoRec es un lugar donde habrá gente que te ayude. Editores, montadores, fotógrafos, cámaras. Gente de confianza. Estudiantes de universidad. Profesionales juniors o seniors. Gente a la que mandarle tus fotos y vídeos de forma segura para que te ayude a construir tus recuerdos, tu proyecto. Ese proyecto audiovisual que necesitas.
Okay, so maybe that's why I just don't understand what it says, because it's interesting that your site is in English, but your video is not. So that's very confusing to me. So I don't even know. So it looks like you're in Spanish. You can look at it French, English, or Spanish. So I can change the language down here. So what I think you can do here is you can purchase a package where you go ahead and you upload your videos and your pictures, and then you can choose the songs you want. And then what happens is you then will choose an editor to work with, and the editor will put it into a video for you for 3 minutes, 8 minutes, or you get the standard, the basic, or the premium package. So it's for anyone who wants to take their memories and put them into video format. And what strikes me is it's interesting, like it looks like you almost get to pick what editor you want to work with, which is different and unique. But also I'd really like to be able to see the video in English and understand it a little bit more. Most people come to the page, immediately exit. They leave without clicking anything. Why do you think this happens? Well, number one, I feel like it's a mix of languages. So, you know, when I come down and I try and, you know, I see it's in English, but the prices aren't in US dollars. And then the video is not in English. So it's kind of confusing. I see that you can put the site, you know, say in Spanish. So if I put it in Spanish, you know, I get everything in Spanish, and then I get my video in Spanish. But when I put it in English, it doesn't change my prices, it doesn't change the videos. So I find that a little bit confusing. I don't even know what the currency is for that. I don't know if that's a euro. So I'm confused on it. So I feel like it's confusing for those who are English speakers. And what I don't really understand is like the way you've got it here. We said upload your, like it looks like you're telling the steps. So upload your video and pictures, and we'll edit your video. So I would want to say like step 1, upload your videos and pictures and choose your songs. Number 2, choose your editor. Young and trusty editors will want to do your, you know, want to do your video or job. Final step, we put it together for you. We put together an excellent video for you to share with your friends and family. We already know what your objective is. So I don't feel like that's really needed here. I feel like this should be the 3-step process right here. You know, pick a package, maybe even 4 steps. Pick a package, upload your photos and videos, pick an editor to work with, and, you know, receive a wonderful video. So we've got those editors right there, and maybe some testimonials on what people thought of it. So I think that if you change so that all the English stays with the English, all the Spanish stays with the Spanish, and then work on, you know, making it a more of a step process, I think it would be much better. Okay, let's see what's next. Imagine you just got an email from a friend and told you to check out the site. Check it out like you normally would. So let's look at doing a new project. So what you would do is do your project name. Okay, now where's this one? So that's confusing. I'm confused by this one because there wasn't anything that was 14 put there earlier. It's in English, and then it's in Spanish, and then I don't know what VAT is, so I don't even know what this would get me for the new project. So new editor is, I guess if you want to become an editor, offers the people to combine their favorite videos and photos and music into one professional video. Register and get an exact price for your video, or take a look at the video calculator, which allows unregistered users to get an approximate price. But I thought like on the front that we had prices. You have the choice between a large number of audiovisual editors who vary in making movies. Also, they're available for those who require more professional video presentation for your business. You can search through the editors, which allows you to see previous examples. You can ask several. We recommend it. Fix you to the valuations and the level of confidence. That sentence doesn't make sense in English. It might be translated, but it doesn't make sense. Fix you to the valuations and the level of confidence. That sentence, I mean, that doesn't make sense at all. So we've got your editors. Where Ask I Online and Payment. So when you're translating, it's not coming out correctly. Where Ask I Online and Payment, that doesn't make sense. It chooses the videos that you want, that they are included in the video. You can do it easily. To examine from your PC. I think that this is probably translated and it's not translated correctly. So it doesn't people wouldn't understand it. Like our commission, we will apply it to you for expensive of transparencies. So I think that you really need to look at this page, because in English it doesn't make sense. Okay, so we can look at these people and see. Now before you had their rate, okay, so you have their ratings, 15%. So why did she only get 15%? So I'd want to be able to connect on here and see her previous work and find out why they get ratings so low. 9%, 10%. Nobody has over 60% ratings. So 60% the highest you can go. If I want to connect to Carlos, what happens? But I can't see any of his 60. So it's 60 out of 100. Interesting. Confidence, categories. Again, some of total. See, then you've got half in Spanish, half in English again. So it's kind of broken. I find it very confusing. So let's go back to the home. Think of something what you want to find on the website and try. So I want to look at, how would I buy this package? Okay, we need not give you access to hi to continue. Only these 4 fields and you're done. Again, doesn't make sense. So whoever is doing your translating really needs to come back and look at how your translating is going on. You want to visit this company next week. Find directions to their office. Okay. Let's see. Should have a T there for contact us. Okay, here's a map to their Madrid office, and then the Sevilla factory, and the Madrid administration, and the Madrid office. So here's the office, and then you've got the administration right here. So I appreciate looking at your site, and I think that maybe people come here and they get confused like I am. If you add it in English, it's something that I could see the prices in US dollars. This is something I'd really consider doing. So once you've got it changed, I'd love to take a look at it again. Make sure there's a T on contact us. And I'd really just have whoever's translated it really look through it, because, if you are needed an editor, an English editor, a lot of these sentences needs to be changed so that they make sense. And it comes very confusing to the English speaker. Thank you.